Hey everyone, before I get started on this video, I'm going to be adding the first few people to my wall of fans. Let me just grab a good marker. I'm going to use this color. I did kind of write them down on this paper because it's hard to keep track of them. And I will be showing you where I put it and then putting it there and then I do got a fun part to the video. This is just kind of to start giving back. If you want your username on the wall, then let me know just by saying you are following me either on YouTube, on Instagram, which is Andy Forever, or TikTok at JWPGH69, or Likey, which is Andy10, or Pop Jam, which is Sammy237. That is everywhere that you can follow me, and I don't pick certain people. I literally just put everyone. Everyone right now is not too terribly big, but it's a little bit of something, and I am adding more to it. So, first up, I'm going to show you where I'm putting the first one, which the first one is going right on this picture. And I'm going to be angling it towards that, and I'm taking the cap off. So the first name up here, let me show it to you. And I will have one. So generally the person never really said anything about going up here. I did ask them, didn't really get a response. But they seem to be a fan of mine, and also they are always following other people and letting other people follow them. So I knew that they had to go on the wall because they are a page that does do a lot of cool stuff on Instagram, and yeah, so they just had to be on this wall, and they had to be one of the first ones to go on wall because they are awesome. So I'm going to put the next one up, which, take this off, and the next one, I'm thinking I'm going to put it on the same page. This one is kind of a long one, so I'm actually going to put it right here. So the next person, I have a lot to say about them. A lot of good stuff, actually. So I'm going to show it to you real fast. Here's where it is. Right now, I'm pointing towards the wrong. Here it is. And I'm going to be explaining why they were chosen. And I did say something about it, and they were kind of like they seemed really into it. So they pretty much were one of the first people that I ever really started talking to on Instagram. So that's one plus. Also, I had to choose them because they seem to be a fan of mine, which is cool. We also do talk a good amount, and also, they seem to be really nice, and the fact that they are friends with Annie LeBlanc and the Bertani family is a plus. It's really cool, and they just have an awesome Instagram, and I have to say I'm all for this. So they made it to the wall. Now I got 2 more, but only 1 more written down because the other's so simple. So I'm going to be putting these somewhere else, actually. Wait, let me actually grab this so I actually do this. And then another one. Well, actually, I'm going to show you, and then I'll put the last one for today. Because not a lot of people actually, I posted the video, and a lot of people watched the video. Let me find my spinner reel. Go for a drive me crazy. Where's my spinner? There you have it. 1 second. Just give me a second, cause I have a spinner type thing and it's missing. You've seen it in all of my videos. Sam, drop it. 1 second. Dad, we have an issue. Sam has my spinner and he won't give it back. One second, guys. One second, guys. My dog had my spinner. Other set moved it. So, 1 second. I know how to get it. Okay. Let me close my bedroom. I did not mean for that to go off. Okay, got it. Because the reason I use this is because, sorry, I'm out of breath now. It's because autism, I just naturally need it, but I put it the next person of many reasons. First reason is because this person is one of my biggest fans. Second reason, because this person is also one of my best friends. And the third reason is I am related to this person. But don't think me being related to this person has anything to do with it. She has an awesome Instagram that you can actually go follow at catlover1212. She's my niece. So if you're watching this, my niece Belle, thank you so much, because she is a big fan of mine. She's just awesome. But yeah, let me put up the final one for today, and then as I get more, more will come. I'm gonna put her like right here though. I'm giving everyone a line, except for my new fella. Because I put her in kind of a back box again. There's not really. So this next person, let me show you it. There it is. It's TSOLA 2004. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. Or I will figure that out eventually. But this person had to be on there. I did get permission from this person, and she's definitely on there because of multiple reasons. Number one, she puts a lot of cool stuff. Her Instagram, she has some photos of food, photos of like our family, photos of like all sorts of cool like photos. She's been tagged in a bunch of stuff. She's really nice, honestly. I am also related to her. She is one of my nieces. She's really awesome, and she's a great person. So you should go follow her. Yeah, if you want more of my life on there, and you basically want like more photos of me and stuff, or just more photos of my family and stuff, then you should definitely check that page because you get that pretty much. So those are everyone that is going on today. And now let me sit over here so I can actually film today's video. First up, okay. It is super dark. Let me turn on my lights. The first thing I want to do, besides that, because that took us a little bit, is I want to say thank you. Thank you guys so much. The fan wall is free for all of you. I want to say thank you for getting me to 15 subscribers. We went up a subscriber overnight, so that means a lot to me. My fans are always an important part of my life. Right now, my situation for filming isn't good. It's not like the greatest. I still film and I still try to put things up for my fans because my fans are an important part of my life. Right now, I do have like a bunch of equipment for filming and stuff coming. It just hasn't got here. It was $30, so that's like the most I ever spent on anything that wasn't just mine. And by that, I mean it's not just mine. It's like my equipment, obviously, for my channel, but it's also like a way, it's also like a reward and gift for my fans because then they get better videos, they get better lighting, they get more professional level instead of just me and a few simple, like, and a normal bedroom. So in a way, it's helping my fans get just better quality stuff. Then also, the fan wall was originally, it's my idea. It's originally created to give back to my fans. So what I mean by that is I want to give back to my fans in many ways. And one of the ways I came up with the fan wall, because I got the idea kind of from something similar to Familia Diamond. They did a like wall where but it was like a tarp or something, and that was like YouTube themed, and it was like all themed for their channel. So this idea kind of got the same idea, where they like put different usernames and stuff of fans on there, but this is kind of the same concept but it's different because this is like artwork and blank paper and stuff. Like, we got some artwork going on there. We got just like a piece of blank paper and stuff, and all of that's relating to giving back to my fans, because the artwork shows that over time it's just kind of like a way to make the wall have an extra look that looks good. But for now, and the blank paper is just so I can fit more people on there. It is nowhere near done. Believe me, when I say nowhere near done, this is just a start. It's got a few people on there, a few people that are definitely pieces of my life or fans and stuff, and it's definitely an honor to get to do that. Also, I want to when I get my room makeover, this wall will stay. Everything's gonna come down, okay, for like, while I paint it and get the wall done. So the only thing that's really gonna change, well, a few things is gonna change, and is the color of the wall, and also that it's gonna be the color of the wall, and also we are gonna add a lot more stuff to it. So a lot more like pictures and things to it, and a lot more room for my fans. And we also, I'm gonna probably put like a unique like thing on it, like a unique artwork or something. Also, I want to announce that at the beginning of the year, my channel name will probably be changing. I narrowed it down to 4 names, and I would love for you to pick one of the 4 names and what you think would be the best. So the first name is the Sammy and Andy channel. Because this is not only my channel, it's my dog's channel, and it's a way to get involved in our lives and stuff. The second name that you can choose from is, you can choose from Andy Forever Fans. Andy Forever Fans is a name that I wanted to use so much. This name I like this name because what it means is, and Andy obviously relating to me, and forever kind of keeping the name that is part of my channel now, Star Power Forever. But the forever means that I will forever be myself and that you can't change who I am. So in a way, and it's also my way of like, I'm telling others that you need to be yourself, because that's the best you can do. If you're acting like someone else, you're not as good quality as being yourself. And the reason I chose Andy Forever Fans is because I want my fans to be a part of my channel more than I am. My fans mean so much to me. Honestly, my fans are like a whole nother add-on to my family sometimes. In my opinion, I look at it, and for me, I have the thing where all of my friends, all of my family, and all of my fans, I always look at them and they're like, I'm in my head, it's like they're a part of me. They're all a part of me. They're all a part of like my family of like friends, family, fans, all of that. When you subscribe, it means a lot to me because it means that you're basically saying that you're basically giving me a way of saying, and hey, everything that you've done is paying off. And it like just means a lot to me because I do put a lot of work in my channel. My channel means more to me than my own life sometimes. I put a lot of work, and I'm glad that it's starting to pay off. And then the third name that you can choose from is Andy Forever. I kind of don't like the Andy Forever as much as these other two because I feel like it relates to me, but only me in a way, and that's not the greatest, I feel like. But I still kind of like the name. And then the fourth and final option that you have is you have one more option, which is and only Andy. So your final option is hashtag Andy, hashtag Andy's fans. So hashtag Andy fans. That's a good name. I like it because this isn't really a fan channel. It's my channel, but in a way, this channel, I try to be as active as possible with my fans. So that's a good name. So vote in between the four. I will say them again right now, just so you can get full. Remember, hashtag Andy's fans, and Andy and Sammy, Andy forever, or Andy forever fans. Andy forever fans. So yeah, choose one of them. Also, we still got the giveaway going. So one of the prizes is this, just two little things, one flame. These are really nice. They glow in the dark. And here's the next one, a little squishy, and that says Sam, but it misspelled. It's supposed to say Sammy, but it misspelled. And then the final, we got one more, a heart, and that's also misspelled. That's Sammy. And then the final, and I did this so many years ago, and I wanted to give it to a fan, because fans make my world, and fans they help my career. My fans are just everything to me. They literally mean everything to me. Also, this video is mainly focused on my fans and interacting with my fans. But also, I got a really, really, really cool video planned for tomorrow. So tomorrow's video is gonna be kind of crazy, but very cool. I'm gonna basically, so for one of my Christmas gifts that I didn't film in my Christmas gift video because it was given to me after Christmas, it was this slime kit, and you make rainbow slime. Well, I made it was you basically it makes a regular clear slime, and you get Orbeez for it, but I added paint, and I made the Orbeez separate just because I love Orbeez, and I did put a few Orbeez in the slime, but I didn't really like it that much, as just plain slime. So the Orbeez are separate, and I will be basically actually taking my bathtub, putting some water in it, obviously a normal bath, and I'm gonna be dumping what is about 1,000. It doesn't look that many in the tub, but it's a good amount of Orbeez into the tub. We got all sorts of colors. We got blue, yellow, clear. We got all sorts of colors, but it's not funny, and I want to film this because I used those Orbeez in the tub yesterday and one other time, but I didn't film it both times because I had already filmed video, and I didn't really have the idea but tomorrow I will put on a bathing suit and enjoy a tub with some Orbeez. Obviously, it's not too terribly many, but it's definitely a fun video to at least get some. It's a good idea for the channel. I want to do something fun, something that I never filmed before, and so Orbeez in a tub with water, that sounds so fun. I mean, that's fun. And while we are at it, I will also kind of do like a spa type thing. So it can be like a spa with orchids and stuff. It can be amazing. So yeah, I'm super excited for that video tomorrow. Also, just know that my fans mean so much to me, and please vote for one of those names. Also, I'm gonna try to put a poll on Instagram. I haven't figured out how to do a poll, but I'm gonna try, and then hopefully it gets some votes. And I'm gonna try to do like 2 polls. So like, what should my channel name be? Like, Andy Forever or Sammy and Sam, Amy and Andy. And that would be like good, and see whichever one wins. Then and put another poll. Which what should my channel name be like? I part 2, and like whatever one won from the first one, and I will basically do 2 different polls. One with like Sammy and Andy for one option, and the other being Andy Forever, and then one being Andy's fans or Andy Forever fans. I'm kind of hoping you choose Andy Forever fans, but I kind of also love Andy fans. Like, I love them all. Okay? And then the 2 winners will go up against each other, and we will have a new channel name. I was gonna change it for them, but YouTube has a rule. Where you can only change your channel name 3 times a year. And that's kind of good for people like me who basically, because I'm constantly changing my channel. No, what happened was that I would go through a stage where I was changing it because the original channel was kind of a longer channel name, so I want something shorter. Then I changed it to something a lot shorter. So the original channel name was #1 JoJo Siwa Fan 05, which felt too long. So then I changed it to Andy 10. And Andy 10 was too short. It was so short that no one had it, but it was so short that you couldn't find it. Like, it was a short name that no one had it, but every time you searched it, Andy Mack popped up, and I do love Andy Mack. Don't get me wrong, but when you want to watch like my channel, it was getting too complicated. So then I changed it to Star Power Forever, and this is the name that we had the longest, and I'm super proud of it. My fans mean so much to me, and so the video is like my way of like saying I want to give back. All you have to do to enter anyway, one of the prizes is you have to be following me somewhere. You can subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on TikTok at JWPGH69. You can follow me on Likey at Andy10, or you can follow me on PopJam at Sammy237, or Instagram Andy Forever. So just follow me somewhere, and then let me know when you're like, let me know that you are following me, and then I will pick winners. So we will have, let me see how many winners. 1, 2, 3. We will have 4 winners. 4 winners. And this is a way to give back to some of my fans and stuff. And I will totally pick one of you if you are trying for a specific thing. Like, if you want, like, a squishy, like a little bitty squishy, and something that says Sammy, but it kind of misspelled. But don't judge. And like, if I find it fun that misspelled, because it's just saying, it's showing a life mistake. You know, that's silly. It's a little mistake. Something you can laugh at, you know. Or if you want, like, just kind of a cute, like, decoration and one that also says Sammy misspelled, or a heart, or just a cool drawing and a blank. Great thing. Also, this came in a craft, so